aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Anthony. Then it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the small forward position. Curry kicks to Bryant. With some arc. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
Gentlemen.
And you know, Greg, that's what you like to see, grabbing hold of the lead right now, right away.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Bryant. The West All-Stars on D. It's a three-point game. Wade against Westbrook. Unloads from 13. And off the glass. That one's good.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
I spoke with Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone. Usually I'm staying up late, scheming up ways to shut down a guy or take apart some defense. It's nice to take a breather and just have some fun. Hey, that's how everybody rolls this weekend, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We've played just over a minute here in the first. James kicks to Wade. Offline with his three. East All-Stars on defense. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Leonard, no luck. Now the East All-Stars with it. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Anthony with the screen on Leonard. James kicks to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Wade. Over Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Wade. And the West All-Stars have possession. Ball outside with 4 seconds on the clock, and good that time. Paul's got his first points of the game.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the West All-Stars up 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. East All-Stars on defense. They trail by 1. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. The West All-Stars shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul. Both free throws good from Paul.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Thomas against Paul. Bosch sets the pick for Thomas. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
The East All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Thomas. And the West All-Stars have possession. The screen from Thompson. Paul for 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Butler up top, defended by Paul. Good on the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
Here's Thomas and the rejection by Cousins. One-on-one here. Here's Paul. Kept alive.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Thomas dishes to Bosch. He feeds it to DeRozan. The kick out to Bosch. Outside Butler, just 5 to shoot. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more off the screen in that situation.
Aldridge can't get it to go. Now here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports
Hello again,
Halftime
everybody,
Show.
along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for the West All-Stars, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they had a hard time scoring inside. In fact, their offense was run almost exclusively along the perimeter. A lot of jumpers. That's too predictable. You got to mix it up.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution. And the West All-Stars with possession. On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Paul George, D-Wade out there with Lowry, then it's Anthony. And it's James in at the 5 down low.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Sure. It's rebounded by Durant. And the West All-Stars have possession. 3-point lead. Curry, wide open, drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Curry against Lowry. On the wing, James. Over Durant. That's short off the rim. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Will it go? Another miss by LeBron.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 6.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Millsap kicks to Wall. Back to Millsap. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
Harden kicks to Paul. Over Wall. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 11. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Paul out there with Harden. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Davis in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Paul with the ball. Davis sets a screen. Green passes to Davis. Paul outside. Paul with the steal. Goes up, and Wall with the slam.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, knows exactly when to strike on this end.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Paul's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And Wall kicks to Butler. The dish to Millsap. Over Davis. Another shot tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's It's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. LeBron, he's checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. Paul George, he's checked in for Butler. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Westbrook kicks to Kobe. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Shooting for the West All-Stars, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Durant.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
Anthony left side. A shot's good on the assist by George.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Left side Westbrook. And Anthony sends it back. They get it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The East All-Stars on offense. 8-point game. It goes straight through with the swish. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for the West All-Stars, Russell Westbrook. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole it's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they look emotionally spent.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.